Welcome back, guys. The cricket festival called the Indian Premier League is just a few days away, and we could see the expectations, the buzz increasing day by day. Will the Chennai Super Kings win their sixth title? I'm not sure. But one thing is for sure is that this will be MS Dhoni's last IPL season. Yes, we've been saying this for the past 4 years since IPL 2020, but if you take a look at his oldest interviews, he has said that if he is going to retire from IPL, his last game would be in Chennai. In this year's IPL, CSK's last league game will be played at Chepauk, and even if they reach the finals, it will also be played in Chepauk because last time they won it. So with his vintage hairstyle and his oldest interviews, this well could be the last year for MS Dhoni in IPL. So in this video, we're going to see the preview of the defending champions Chennai Super Kings. Before that, if you're watching this video for the first time, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you'll receive notifications for all the videos from Cricket Pundit. So what happened in the last year's final? Well, CSK had a perfectly written fairy tale finish to the final. Right from Mohit Sharma nailing the first 4 Yorkers and then missing the next 2, only to see Jadeja smashing a 6 and a boundary to win the game. I could still remember the scenes from that day, from that night, like all other CSK fans, when Jadeja won the game and ran around the ground and finally reaching MS Dhoni, and Dhoni himself picking up Jadeja with tears in his eyes. It was perfect. It was so perfect that this victory was on par with the 2011 World Cup victory. Then came the mini auction, right after the ODI World Cup. Before that, CSK released 5 players. First of them was Ben Stokes, who made himself unavailable for the tournament. Next it was Ambati Rayudu, who retired after the final. The next 3 were Dwayne Pretorius, Sisanda Magala and Kyle Jamieson. So after releasing all these 5 players, CSK had a decent purse going into the auction. And boy, they made full use of their purse and bought some star players like Daryl Mitchell, Rachin Ravindra, Shardul Thakur, Mustafizur Rahman and Samir Rizvi. And Rachin Ravindra for just 1.8 crore and Shardul Thakur for just 4 crores was an absolute steal, because we all see what Rachin Ravindra could do with bat and with ball in white ball cricket. And Shardul Thakur was bought for more than 10 crores in the previous 2 auctions. And finally, Mustafizur Rahman for just 2 crores is an absolute steal, because his slow cutters in the dry Chepauk pitch will be useful for Super Kings. Just when all things were going perfectly for CSK, then came the injury concerns one by one. The first one itself was a huge blow, as their leading run scorer in the last season and the player of the match in the final, Devon Conway, will not be available for the first leg due to a fractured thumb in the recently concluded Test series against Australia. The second one was their star death bowler Matisha Patirana is recovering from a shoulder injury. And finally, Mustafizur Rahman was hit on his head during a net practice session in the Bangladesh Premier League. But as a blessing in disguise, now CSK have the opportunity to use Rachin Ravindra as an opener in the absence of Devon Conway, because all the runs he scored in the World Cup was when he was batting at the top order for New Zealand. If Conway was available, I don't know if Rachin Ravindra wouldn't even played in the playing 11. So this is a perfect opportunity for CSK to use Ravindra as an opener. What does the probable playing 11 of the Chennai Super Kings look like? Rachin Ravindra to open with Ruturaj Gaikwad, Ajinkya Rahane at number 3, Daryl Mitchell or Moeen Ali at number 4, Shivam Dube at number 5, Ravindra Jadeja at number 6, MS Dhoni at number 7, Shardul Thakur at number 8, Deepak Char at number 9, and Matisha Patirana and Mahesh Deekshana at number 10 and 11. And the impact sub would be either Mukesh Chowdhury if they bowl second, or if they bat second, it might be Samir Rizvi. So how can I conclude this video? Well, this season is definitely going to be a memorable one for the CSK fans. If they win it or not, Dhoni is going to retire. So CSK will look to win this title, which will be the 6th one and the 3rd one in the last 4 years. And they also might look to groom their next successor of MS Dhoni, who should be Ruturaj Gaikwad. That's it, guys. If this video was useful for you and for more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon so that you'll receive notifications for all the videos from Cricket Pundit.